What's up? So we're back home in PR. We're pretty much staying at a farm, like farmland type place. But it's all farmland out there. There's like horses grazing right now. Cookies were out this morning. Saw a little stoppo last night. It just randomly started raining, like downpouring. Like around like 9:30, 10 last night. I don't know if you can see, but I'm in the mugger right now, but that little ball, that's a bana, or breadfruit. It's a bana tree. It's quiet. It's slow living out here. There's lizards out. But yeah, the cookies were out early this morning. There's been a crisis news these past few weeks of these foreigners who, and this sparked a lot of controversy and anger here, rightfully so, but these tourists, people visiting the island that, one, don't need to be here, don't belong here, don't have roots here. You know what? Like, they're staying at their Airbnb or whatever, and they're bothered by the cookies that are out usually like later in the night, or like super early in the morning. Like, they come out when it's a bit cooler. Kind of. No, they're usually out, but you don't really hear them too much in the daytime, and like when it's super hot out. You don't really hear them too much in the daytime, but some Reddit post that they put up about, they overheard another gringo couple that does not belong here, doesn't need to be here, like, just go somewhere else. Like, you literally don't need to be here. Like, but they overheard that there's like a spray that you can spray on them and it kills them, so you don't have to hear them. Like, you literally don't have to be here, and we should spray y'all. Like, and there's about 17 different species of the cookies, and a couple are endangered, if not extinct. So they're an endangered species here, and they're protected by I think it's the Endangered Species Act, and they're a symbol of our culture, our ancestry. And that's the thing, is that people think they're coming to Puerto Rico to escape to paradise and all this stuff, but like, Puerto Rico's been under colonial rule, one since colonial Spanish rule, going back hundreds of years, and then American imperialism for almost 200 years. So like, we've lost a lot of our ways. Not lost, but like just really diluted. Thankfully, there's a lot of us that are finding that and holding that sacred. It's like, just these outsiders are ruining this place, and all the acts and laws that are in place for not to tax foreigners who want to come live here and or to make a business here. Like, it's just so unfair. And then the housing crisis for like short-term rentals and like Airbnbs over long-term residency for natives. So people think, you're escaping to paradise, but for the natives here, like, it's not that at all. And as soon as anytime I think about this place, you think about the beauty, and this is home, this is family. But as an empath, I just think of everything that's going wrong and everything that's being taken. So it's like, as soon as I land here, I just get emotional. I get a surge of like just pure joy and happiness and excitement. But it's also like, it's more to this place than the beauty of it. There's light and darkness and everything. There's duality and everything. It doesn't have to be so, drastic, but the way that Americans and imperialism and colonization and these tax breaks for people who are not from here, who don't have roots here, is just so unfair to our families. It's sickening. It's very sickening. So I just make sure that I take the time to enjoy my time here and connect with the land. And like, this is all that matters, is just being out and, you know, breathing the air and getting in tune with the native species here, the plants and the animals. And there's the, you know, there's the crisis with the strays here, with the dogs and the cats. Like, we fed a bunch of little puppies and like some older dogs down the road last night, or yesterday evening. So like, whenever I come here, I make sure that I get bags of, you know, dog food, cat food, wet food for them, treats, water, and like environmentally friendly bowls, like that, you know, degrade naturally. Because I can't be here knowing that, I mean, they're here and they're hungry, and thankfully there's locals here who take care of them and feed them, but they're still out on the streets, you know, like they don't have homes. I just want them all to experience love and, you know, respect and safety, have their water, have their food, have each other, have people who care for them. Like, it's nice that they're free, but it gets so hot here. And I mean, it rains, obviously, randomly, but that must feel nice for them, but it's still sad, you know, like. So my dream is to just be here and just help the environment, help the animals, advocate for Boriken, which is our Taino name. Before it was colloquially known as Puerto Rico, you know, after Spanish rule. There's just no respect for us over here. Like, when it comes to outsiders, like, okay, there is definitely. People adore this place, but not to the extent that it should be. I'm reading a book by Javier Hernandez, and it's just a great book, which I highly recommend to everyone, Puerto Rican or not. But it just talks about the path to sovereignty and independence for Puerto Rico, and what that means for us, what that means for people who have interest in PR. But the book talks about how Puerto Rico could be named the Republic of Puerto Rico if we were to become, you know, independent. And I say we because, like, I wasn't born here, but my family's from here, and like, this is home to me. Like, I adore this place. I would die here, and I would fight here. But like, I don't care. Like, there's a lot of American BS happening right now, but that is so secondary to me. But yeah, I highly recommend that book. But yeah, this is day 2 here for this trip. It's kind of cloudy today, at least over here. It's always different on different parts of the island, but people say you can visit all places in the island in a day, and that's not true. Like, I've been to many places on this island. Like, whenever I come here, we rent a car and we just go everywhere. We go to the campo, we go to the middle of the island, the countryside, the coast. The countryside is definitely my favorite, you know, part of the island. But you cannot visit every place in a day. Like, okay, it's a small island, but that does not mean you can visit every place in a day at all. Like, with everything that it has to offer, there's literally no way. Like, not even a week you could do all the things in every town. There's 72 municipalities. There's 72 barrios, neighborhoods in PR. There's no way. You're not doing all that. Like, I haven't even done everything and visited every place, but I've visited a lot. Like, Puerto Ricans should have access to every place in PR, like, without a doubt, with no restrictions, with no limitations. So I'm going to expand on that throughout this trip. But just some of the stuff that's going on here. A lot of the crises, they just passed Law 60. They extended Law 60. Coincides with Law 22 about the tax rates and everything. I'm just with my little horses over here, my horse friends, and it just makes me think like how important life is, how precious life is, and how deserving all beings of life are to life. You'll see horses tied up here. It's dogs. Like, it's not okay. Like, if you want to keep these animals, you need to build freedom for them. You need to build a life for them if you're gonna keep them. Like, I'm looking at this horse and it's like, it's just been standing there, just chilling, grazing. I don't know this horse personally, but I don't know what it's been through. But it's living a life. It's having an experience. It has a perception of life. And that is everything. That horse is God over there. Like, that horse is everything. And that's just one horse. And it deserves life just as equally as anything else does. Anything that's good. Because bad things, I don't think, deserve life. If you're a piece of shit, and I mean like a piece of shit, that doesn't respect, your home planet and what lives here. Animals and people. You're a piece of shit. You probably don't deserve that. You don't deserve to have life. Unless you change and transmute that. But, not to sound harsh, but if you're not adding good to the world, you need to learn how to add good to the world. But this horse has a life. These birds, these insects, trees, grass, soil, water. The fuck? These lizards just be raining down, and you just hear them plopping down. Here it goes. But this is home. This is it for me. And life is so important, and you need to treat life like it's important, because it is. And things that have life, beings that have life, treat them sacredly. This is all sacred. Life is sacred. If you see a hungry animal, an animal that needs shelter, water, care, give it to them. You have the ability to do it, just do it. I can't be here without doing my part. You have to do your part. If you're gonna, especially as foreigners and people who don't have roots here, if you're gonna choose to come here, you need to give back. Like, I think tourism should have those kind of impacts where it's environmentally, positively impacted. Recycle, don't leave trash, and care for what's sacred. Do your part. Like, that's your tax. There shouldn't be monetary tax, because that money with this corrupt government, we don't even know where any of that's going. There's been very corrupt governments here, and the current governor is very corrupt, and her entire army and the government is corrupt, and there's people passing laws that do not benefit the island or its people or its environment. There's projects being done in Cabo Rojo and Barquera and everywhere. Foreigners that are building here and eroding the ecosystems, the coasts, just for their own benefits. It's infuriating to no end. Like, it just boils something very very deep inside of me. Not even deep. It's very apparent. So if you're gonna come here, if you're gonna come to Puerto Rico, you need to do your part. If you're gonna be a tourist here, be in San Juan, be in all these, surface level places, be in the city, stay there. That's fine. Stay there. But just do your part. People who have roots here, we like to gatekeep a lot of the places because y'all just don't deserve to be here. Like, you don't treat it with respect and reverence. It's not sacred to you. People need to treat life like it's sacred because it is sacred. All of this is sacred. My friends. I think there's an iguana up there. I don't know what the hell else it could be. Sounds like an alien. It's just jumping around up there. Pretty sure this is a mango tree. It's just a baby. There's like a little... I'm assuming that's representing what's here because that bana tree's over there. You can see one right there. And another one right there. And two more over there. My favorite kind of dustone is. This property is incredible though. This land is amazing. I can't believe this. This land here is also like, I can see so many pollinators. There's so many butterflies. You can't really see them on this video, but there's a bunch of butterflies flying around here. Like a lot. You can't even see them. You can, like, that's some. But there's just some plants here. And they're grazing. Look at my guy. Oh, can't tell if that's a donkey, mule. That's a horse. So cute. So cute. There's a huge bird. Where is it? Where is it? Oh god. Oh. I think that's what I was hearing. I just want to air something out because I saw that bird. Dodos, right? Which are evidently extinct because of humans, because they hunted them. I hate people. they were like a very smart bird. And people think, oh, like, you're a dodo. Like, that's supposed to be, like, pretty much saying you're stupid. But it's just crazy how contradictory people are. And, like, what they do and what they make up. Because humans later on, like, they're never going to know that unless we obviously advocate for it. But, like, and then pigeons, too. How loyal they are and how, like, humans domesticated them for, like, message sending at one point in time. And now we just treat them like rats. Like flying rats is what people call them. It's just so fucked up. It's so disrespectful how people treat animals. There's so many tiny ants crawling around this tree that I just set my phone down and to take a picture. They make like these little tiny holes. You can see them. And these things, like, I don't know if that's spiders or what. Or termites, I don't know. Alright, sun's coming out. He spotted me after all this time. Hi. So he's chilling. Knows I'm a good person. Doesn't care. Just keeps moving. Hi. Oh, he's curious. Look at the tail and the playfulness. Hello. Oh my god, I just want to run over there and go hug it. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. They're just like big dogs, like personality-wise. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Look at you. Hi. 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 Oh my goodness. We've just been looking at each other and he's being so playful and like looking straight at me. Like this whole time he hasn't noticed me. This one has. Didn't alert this one. He's just been grazing. I've been out here for like an hour. Hello. I love you so much. Hi, baby. Look at you. Look at you. Oh. Hi. 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 He sees me for real. Like, he got closer. Looking right at me. It's amazing. Hi. I want to come over there. I can't. Hello. I think he sees my aura. This guy. He's been standing there this whole time. They weren't here yesterday. I didn't see them yesterday when I was out here. But I think, I mean, this like structure on the other side of the fence. Or no, it's actually on this side. But I don't know if these are just wilds or if they live there. It's time to go. Hi. He's walking up to look at me. Hi, baby. There's nothing like just being in quietness and spending time with animals. They know I'm not a threat. Oh my god. I think it's getting closer. You see him? Hi. Wow, this is like direct eye contact. I feel so connected to this horse. And the little blackbirds that are here, I forget what they're called. I don't really know what they're called. They're everywhere. Oh my god, the lizard. The lizard. The lizard. Whee! There it goes. The horse came over here. It's just following me now. We're connected forever. Some of the palm trees in PR, they either have coconuts in different like variations, or they have these like little green pod things. And you can see they're all over the ground, dried up now. And they come in like super light green, and then they turn into like a little darker green pod. I thought they were canebas at first. I don't think they're canebas. They almost look like little tiny coconuts. The laundry area. Hala, no empuje.